I don't know that anyone really liked the Rat King all that much, but certainly when the cages were revealed with the cats in them in various states of, um, at best neglect and more likely just straight up torture, um, I think any semblance or interest of, uh, being kind to the rats went, uh, south. Um, we went further up and met an albino mouse, uh, small scab, uh, who gave us a little bit more lay of the land. I think on that trip, Gamma and Hewlett uh, talked about Fink's plans of essentially um, his desire to own the entire valley and control the entire valley. And it insinuated that his plan was basically a combination of outweighting and outbreeding everyone, um, so that they would eventually take over what, if I remember correctly, he considered the rat tribe's right to control the entire valley. Gamma proposed using that interest and desire to try and get him on our side, namely saying, hey, the easiest, like, you can try and wait everyone out, but even if you do, the watchers are still going to be here, right? Um, if you help us, right, and help the resistance get rid of the watchers, it makes it that much more likely that all the other tribes are going to leave Paradise Valley in search of greener pastures, leaving the valley entirely in your control. I don't believe we've approached any of that with him yet, but I think that was the. Does that sound right, Sean, in terms of what the plan sort of was?
Yeah, yeah, making use of my big dream, right, of the
Mhm.
Great Marsh, as the idea of once we find the Great Marsh, we don't need the valley, and he can have it. Um, uh, in exchange, yeah, for essentially like trying to get their uh making a tenuous alliance as it
Right.
is.
And I know this is sort of jumping ahead, and I might just have this completely wrong, but am I remembering correctly that at the end of session we encountered like insurgents from the cat tribe?
You are not misremembering.
Okay. Like I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
Insurgents, maybe not the right word, but you did encounter members from the cat tribe. Does
Mhm.
anybody remember what you were doing while you were that you were outside and ended up meeting
Oh,
members of
we
the cat tribe?
did meet the human, right?
We did meet a human. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Which on the one hand didn't go very well, right? In that the human had uh passed, I think it was at least 2 or 3 months ago, um, based on our best estimates. But it did verify that there are humans out there. Um,
Mhm.
and you know, 2 or 3 months ago is not 20 or 30 years, it's not just dust and bones, right? It's there are humans out there in our lifetime. Oh, I did snap a pinky off and I'm wearing it like a charm on a necklace. I'm not sure why, but it seemed important at the time. So we're gonna roll
Yeah,
with that.
and let's be clear. That thing smells real bad. Like, remember, this guy was not just
Yeah, I'm
purely
gonna
skeletonized. He was kind of goopy.
right. I'm gonna take whatever opportunity whenever it comes up to get rid of all the goopiness, so I'm just dealing with a bone. But it'll be like my lucky rabbit's foot.
Your lucky human.
My lucky human finger.
Yep, lucky human finger.
Man, you
It's a
are
thing.
so lucky. It just feels fortunate that Ginkgo was not in the party to hear that. That just seems hateful right there.
Yeah.
Lucky rabbit's foot. Come on.
Yeah. True. Very true. So yeah, that's my best recollection. What did I miss, guys?
I think that's it.
I think that was really it right there.
Yeah, that about covers it. You met Fink, the rat alpha. There was one other bit that feels important, which is that while waiting to get in line, while waiting in line to get into the Rat Castle, as it is called, a large square kind of prison-looking building, witnessing the rats, the two rat guards abusing, shoving to the ground, sending flying a mouse member of the rat tribe, Gamma was quick to offer consolation, offer care, I guess is the right word, best word.
Kindness.
Kindness,
Yeah,
yeah. And something that it was clear that the mouse members of the tribe are not exactly accustomed to.
Yeah, we made
Said individual being then a member of Small Scabs' family unit, I should say.
all right.
It is very early in the morning, as I remember, probably about 2:00 in the morning. You do have a breakfast scheduled with Fink, the alpha leader of both the rats and the rat tribe as a whole. You do have a breakfast scheduled with him for the morning. You are currently standing in the woods, not overly far from the entrance to Rat Castle. 4 members of the cat tribe, including Nightclaw, the leader of the cat tribe, have not really ambushed you, but kind of. Like Big L was the only one who was aware of their presence before they kind of jumped down out of the trees and aren't really holding you up, but also aren't just, letting you go. They are at the very least keeping Zimmer 17, the rat and rat tribe member, who showed you to the human that he was using as part of some sort of scam. Weekend at Bernie style.
Weekend fucking Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's. You son of a bitch.
We did almost go. Well, I almost go.
But I did listen back and hearing, thanks for not being mad. Oh no, I'm livid, to be clear. Just really just cracked me up again. But it is late. These cats have made their presence known to you at the very least, and have and are currently holding Zimmer at knife point and just sort of looking at all of you and Nightclaw with a quiet gesture to the other cats, makes sure that none of you are in line of sight of the entrance of Rat Castle, that you cannot be seen from by the two rat guards, the same guards that let you out maybe an hour and a half or so ago.
Gamma holds up his hands and drops his seer staff and just says, "Hey, take it easy."
What business do the three of you have in Rat Castle?
We was trying to establish a peace between you guys. That's what we was trying to do.
You've come here thinking you can speak for the cat tribe?
Um, I fought with many of you. You guys don't want to keep fighting. I don't think this is the best idea.
Well, yes, make no mistake. Your efforts on behalf of my tribe are the reason that we didn't just attack you here.
You attack? Why would you attack us?
Not you. And she gestures over to Zimmer 17, the rat.
He's not a warrior. He doesn't even have anything to do with this.
Neither are many of mine who have been taken by the rats. Not warriors. Hunters, scavengers, not warriors.
That doesn't make it all right.
It makes it war.
And what exactly is your plan?
Get my people, the ones that they have continued to bargain with, made ransom demands. I figured this one, heading out late at night, he might be able to tell us what we would need to know, but we see that you've been in the castle. You can help us.
We were going to help you.
We are going to help.
The first bit of help I think we can offer is to suggest any direct attack on the rat tribe is really futile. The numbers they have in there are significant, but we do think we have a way to convince the leader to release his prisoners, all his prisoners.
He fixes you all with a look that is sort of a, I can't tell if you're serious. Does this look like a direct assault? I brought 3 plus myself. There are 200 members or more of that tribe. This is not an assault, it's a rescue.
Either way, you die.
But
I mean, I hear you that you plan on rescuing the prisoners, your fellow tribe members, but having been inside, I can tell you 3 people, 30 people, maybe even 300 people. I don't know that you get out of there alive.
We have surprise. We have Well, if we have the information you can give us, that will help. If we have the layout, we're better than you think. Better than they think, to be sure.
I
Don't need to beat all of the tribe, just the ones in our way.
Look,
We can get to our tribe members and free them, then our numbers are bolstered and they can fight with us.
you want me to tell you the truth about those 3 in there? Severely, severely hurt. Your numbers won't be bolstered for months on end until they get back. Plus, these people, we've been inside of there. There's guards everywhere. The place is overran.
Just to remind you, there's like a dozen cats in
Yeah.
there. It's not just 3.
there's
Unless
3
you are,
cages.
I'm just clear. Yeah, there's 3 cages. I'm just clarifying if you are telling her there's 3 rats.
3 cages, right?
3 cats.
Even there now, right? The mission to get in there and get out successfully without getting caught near impossible.
And to be clear, we're committed to seeing the prisoners freed as well. We just think we've got a better chance in dealing directly with Fink. If you give us time to see if that's successful, if it is, we'll come out with the prisoner.
He will never let them go. He hates us. Why would he let them go? What can you possibly offer him that will make him... She seems very skeptical. That I don't even need you to roll sense emotion for.
Right. Good.
You know, I think I got it. I think I did get that there.
I think I picked up on that.
We offer him exactly what he wants. The one thing he can't just take for himself. The future. We will try to release the cats, of course. And if we are unsuccessful, then we may form another plan.
We have been seen, though. Very pointedly does not look at Zimmer 17. You 3, we trust. Well, you, she looks at Big L, you we trust enough. You 2 we trust some. This one, he gulps audibly. What do you propose to be done with this one?
Well, Zimmer 17 is a scavenger. It's not unusual for scavengers to be gone for extended periods of time. I would say find some place out of sight and hold on to him. Hold on to him until we return. If we return with the cats, then you can free Zimmer 17 and it won't matter what he says or knows or saw. We will have been successful. If we return without the cat, we can decide how to move forward then.
No hurting him.
It
I will
risks everything if you do.
one or actually I will need one of you to make a dominate roll. Either Gamma for don't hurt him, or Hugh for the general plan of this. The other one can assist.
I'm thinking of assisting you, Hugh, only because this might rank you, bro. This might rank you.
Yeah, it may
Mm.
well if I'm
I
successful.
think it definitely will. I think it,
You know, are you guys ready to gamble some ranks?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll assist.
Okay, and so the assist is a skill die.
It is one skill die, but hold on, because there's
Okay.
the whole conflict system.
Yeah.
Where the difference in rank, what is your current rank?
My current rank is 5.
Okay. Her rank is 10. So that is -5 skill. Is a -5 modification, I should say.
Okay.
It goes to -4 because of the
Yeah.
assist.
Okay.
It goes back to minus. Well, no, we'll say that Zimmer is on your side here, so that puts your sides even, 4 and 4.
Okay.
You have helped your opponent earlier, so that is a +1 modification in your favor, putting it down to -3.
Okay.
Your opponent has not suffered any trauma, so that's no modification for that. What you ask for doesn't cost your opponent anything.
Mhm. I
It's costing
believe.
time, but you are offering to help.
Yeah.
Afterwards, so that is overall a -3 modification to your.
I will let you rule on this because I don't know how it works. I do have a hockey mask, which would give me a +1 on dominate, but I
Yep.
also don't know that I'm wearing the hockey mask around.
It's an artifact. I'm going to go ahead and count it.
Great.
So that's
So
what they're for.
fantastic.
So that
Before
goes
we
to
roll-
-2.
Before we roll, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Am I able to help? The first question is, could I use my ultra instinct to try to see a future where he's successful? And if I can I help and do that, or help or do that?
It would be help or do that.
Okay. If I'm able to do that, I'd like to do that, as I would be able to offer a better bonus to my friend.
Spent for the talent, I'll allow it.
Okay.
So it does revert back to a -3 modification.
Okay.
Because you are no longer getting the assist die. Right? -5 +1 +1. Yeah.
Okay. I have the potential to pop off for you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 1. We will push, but obviously I keep forgetting to put this in a way that works correctly. I will roll it again. Okay, it's the same 1, but I guess that would have just hit the same. That's like the same thing,
It's
right?
the same die. So
Okay. I'll push a 3rd time because I'm tenacious. Oh, okay.
So 2 successes. And
2 successes, 2
damage to your instinct.
Okay, that is 1 success more than helping.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I'm now at -2, correct?
No, you're still rolling at -3, but you have 2 successes.
Oh, awesome.
Because remember, this is an opposed roll, so
Gotcha.
It'll be Nightclaw's sense emotion.
Well, I mean, here's the problem. Right?
Okay.
I actually, I mean, because I'm at -3, my instinct is a 3, and I have 0 in dominate.
Okay.
Right. So I believe that means none of my dice mean anything.
No. That is not correct.
Okay.
Remember that modification is always skill dice. Your base dice, you will always roll your base dice.
Okay.
In this case, you will roll 3 skill dice as well, but this is the whole negative skill dice thing, where the 3 skill dice can only count against you. So you have 2 successes, but your skill dice may subtract from.
Okay. Here we go.
You still got it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay,
That's
that's 3 successes,
three
right?
successes so far.
That's pretty good.
That's I mean, normally I would push, but
You can only hit on 2 die, and you
Look at
have
all those fives,
you
by the
have
way.
4 die rolling against
that
you.
is a lot of five. That's
Right.
It
wild.
is a lot of 5s. Yeah.
Right.
Like, am I tripping? I was like, what
I mean,
the fuck?
I've got
You have no idea how many dice
right,
Nightclaw is
And-
rolling to resist you.
and I've only got 2 additional chances to gain another success, but I've got
Correct.
3 chances to
To lose
subtract a success. I'm gonna stick with the 3 successes.
You. This is the best outcome.
Yeah,
you could
This
have
is about as good as I can get, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with the 3 successes.
with 3 successes. Resisted by Nightclaw's sense emotion roll. There is a moment, there is a long, uncomfortable, well, more uncomfortable for some than others moment where you two are sort of staring into each other's eyes, just seeing who will back down first. Gamma,
I'm not
have
doing this, but so badly. I want to be like, I lean in and like I'm gonna kiss him.
cheating on your girlfriend. How could you? This is not that cat.
This is wild.
Gamma,
Man.
you have a brief flash, maybe a second or two before it happens. You see Nightclaw back down, and then sure enough, Nightclaw turns to look her companions, turns to look at her companions. We wait. We'll give you a day. If you haven't come back out by this time tomorrow night, we go in. We have more of a plan than you think.
Well,
We'll hold on to this one. Zimmer once again gulps audibly. We'll be nearby.
Hey, this is great. I'm confident that we will see you before tomorrow night. However, just to be clear on how intent we are on freeing the cat, I'm not asking for you to fill us in on your plan entirely, but if there's anything that we can do, we appreciate you giving us this day to try it our way, right? But if we've misread the situation and things are taking longer than we suspect, is there anything we can do to make your job easier in 24 hours?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you can keep their guards busy. You can get my cats out. You can. Well, I'm sure you'll think of something, but nothing that I can tell you now.
Understood. And I look at my compatriots, and we're fairly confident it won't be necessary anyway. Stay safe.
Gamma lingers for a moment and says, I mean it. Don't lay a finger on him, or there won't be a future for any of you. Zimmer, I'm very sorry about this. Maybe next time we're in town, we'll see whatever new attraction you have.
Zimmer tosses you a look of barely contained panic while Nightclaw and the other cats just sort of shrug. One of the cats tosses a very long weapon that you recognize as a rifle to Nightclaw, who rests it on her
Fuck,
shoulder.
we should let
Oh, wait,
And-
let's renegotiate. Hang on.
let's talk about this.
And the four of them disappear into the tree line. You can hear Zimmer kind of murmuring quietly, like, I know a place I can take you. It'll be fine. No one will come bother us there. And I swear it doesn't smell like corpse.
Wild suggestion. Okay. Well, now we got 24 hours. Let's get back before they get suspicious of our absence.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, they just came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, no, they're really good at that.
You can approach Rat Castle, and the guards look at you curiously, but where's the guy that went with you?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to keep track of everybody?
I mean, 3 non-rats leave with 1 rat. 3 non-rats come back. What are we supposed to think?
Look, let me tell you. We went over there to see a fucking human. This guy has a dead fucking corpse there. It smelled
Yeah.
like shit. So we just fucking left. The guy scammed us.
You guys saw a human. Yeah, okay, sure. I
There was more
believe you got
bones and-
scammed. Bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Go on. Well, I guess that's the last we've seen of Zimmer. He says to his other guard buddy.
Yep, he was never seen from.
There's a real chance he might never be seen again.
He might never actually be seen again.
They wave you in. It is at this point probably about 2:30 between the discussion with Nightclaw, the short trek back to the entrance, and then as you actually, I will just ask: are you heading back to the rooms that have been provided to you, or is there somewhere else you wanted to go?
I'm gonna head back to our room.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing, right? Because we're like
Mhm.
in the middle of the night.
That is true. Chopin 12, the rat guard who has been assigned to you, is absolutely out. He's just asleep in one of the chairs that is serving as guard post. Even though you had basically sent him off earlier in the evening, he is back at his post, but did not make it awake. You can slip by him without waking him, or wake him if you want to.
Yeah. Slip by, I think.
Yep, slipping by.
Slippery, slipping by.
Excuse me. Anything specific you want to do before just crashing for the evening? Sounds like you're crashing. If anyone has any damage, you can eat your grub and drink your water and your sleep and do whatever you need to do. Hug a teddy bear, I think.
Hang out with a teddy bear. I guess as we're like, we're like in our sleep area, right? And it's like, you guys awake?
What?
I was just thinking, about tomorrow. I mean, the plan is to try to get the cats free, uh, try to get the king to buy uh, the idea about the Great Marsh in the future and all that, right? Is that the best way? Are we missing something?
I feel like, playing into his ego is going to be the best thing for us. Uh, he, he clearly has like a tyranny here. I think trying to diminish it and make him look bad is not going to really help us. But if we play to his ego, he'll definitely join our side. Say he can have the rest of this fucking place. As long as we get rid of the watchers, everybody can go.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's an excellent point. That he certainly has an ego, and the more we fight against it, the less likely we are to succeed. So, promising him the valley and differentiating that his way, he just has to wait everybody out, which could be a very long time, particularly if he's trying to wait out the Watchers. Whereas our way, he gets all of the other tribes working towards the goal that he wants to achieve.
Hmm. Okay. It feels like a good idea, right? Like a good plan.
It sure does. It's certainly better than anything I could think of. I saw those cats in those cages, treated so horribly. I just see red. But Big L's right. I don't think fighting Fink, either physically or even just arguing with him, is the way to go. Promising him what he wants and promising that he'll get it faster if he pursues a different path, I think it's the best shot we've got.
Yeah. Get him to see the Watchers are the enemy, the real enemy.
Right? The Watchers are the ones keeping the fences up. And if those fences go down, tribes are very likely to spread out and explore more areas, leaving the valley to him.
And they could be even be in a immediate gain in territory.
Mm,
Though he'd still be taking from others. Maybe that's a last resort kind of idea.
I'm cool with him taking from the watchers. Fuck those guys.
Oh, what about, well, maybe an assault into the Forbidden Zone?
yeah, nice place for the rat tribe to expand.
That's a hard sell. Maybe we'll try to stick to just getting him on our side.
Mm,
Yeah, let's get them on board first before we tell them to start giving up members.
smart.
But basically. Got to get him to see the future where most of the rats take over the valley. Once he buys into that, then we can. It's an easier sell when you get them to say yes the first time. Get them to say yes to that. We can get them to say yes to fighting the Watchers. There's already a lot of them. He doesn't care about the numbers because he knows they're going to grow faster than they can probably make more. At the most.
You know, I agree completely. It's critical that we get him to see the Watchers as the primary enemy that must be defeated so that he can reach his goal. I don't think it's a good strategy to start with, but in case things seem to be slipping from our grasp, do you think there's any value in trying to encourage him that taking action against the Western Forbidden Zone so that the rats can take that territory over? Both achieve some expansion, but also, should things go further south, gives him a strategic advantage over the cat tribe? I don't feel good about promoting further violence between the two tribes, but if it seems like we're losing him, maybe that's a promise we can make to just put violence off into the future as opposed to having it happen 24 hours from now.
You know, I like where your head is at, but I don't want to even like give him more ideas of attacking the cat trap.
No, you,
Oh
So
yeah.
maybe we can just reframe it as like it's still an expansion and more food is going to be out that way. You know, like you're still getting everything you want without having to not only fight others. You only have to fight one group that we can all coordinate against. Make it so much easier.
no, you're right. No sense putting ideas in his head that we'd have to undo later. We just need to keep him focused on the Watchers. Lay out all the benefits.
Uh, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be of much help. I really don't like the man. I don't think I'll be able to keep my cool around him if it gets too bad.
So, are you sitting this one out?
I want to be there because, well, I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily trust you guys to fight alone if shit get too bad. Uh, I'm going to be taking a back seat.
All right. I'm glad that you'll be there.
Never
As
will miss.
as am I. And just remember, just because you feel like taking a back seat now doesn't mean you shouldn't chime in if you've got a good idea tomorrow. You really helped frame this conversation, at least for me. So I appreciate your contribution. And I will tomorrow too, if you can tamp down some of your anger towards Fink. I know how hard that is. I'm struggling with it myself.
You know, I'm gonna try to not leave you out there to dry, man. You know, I'll see what I can do. I'll be there.
Good to have you back.
Man, it's great to be back, man. I'm kind of disappointed I got to miss out on the new kid. Wanted to see what he was like.
Yeah. Kinka was pretty great.
Hey, yeah, but you know, this is war. This the good die fast.
I hope when we get to the valley there won't be any more war. You know? In the marsh.
That would be nice.
That'd be great. I'm getting too old for this shit.
I mean, once there's enough for everyone, what would there be to fight over?
You know how these animals are. Their pride and their ego. It's going to happen regardless. I just wanted to be on, how do I say this? Not so many times.
Sleep finally comes for you. It feels all too short before the sound of someone pounding on the door wakes you all from your rest. You can see that it is still early, maybe 7-ish in the morning. The sun is just barely peeking in through any sort of window around you as Chopin 12, himself more than a little exhausted looking. Are you all awake? Can I?
Shit, now I am.
Look, I don't know where you all last night, how long it took you, whatever. But look, you got breakfast. We gotta go. Fink is waiting. Fink does not like to be kept waiting.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Ugh. You know, it's hard to sleep. Everybody was just kept talking all night.
I'm really passionate about the textures of meat. Okay.
Oh no, no, that was great. I just meant you could just hear everybody in here. Just there's so many people. All right. There's like a great
Sure,
cracking
you,
of bones as Gamma gets up and stretches.
It has to be crazy watching your leg like fully unfurl.
Oh,
He
they're
goes like
still going.
6'9", by the way. He just, oh wait, 6'11". Okay.
Oh no!
So never.
Somehow he's shorter now.
I don't. He wasn't standing on his tippy toes. I just don't know what happened.
Yeah, we gather ourselves and yeah, go meet Fink.
He leads you down the hallway, back down the stairs, and through the lower level hallways until you approach the same office building in which you met Fink last night, yesterday. A wooden table has been placed in front of the has been placed near the couch, covered in the kind of floral blanket that you all saw last time. A number of high-backed chairs surrounding it. Fink himself seated in what looks sort of like it's meant to be some sort of opulent throne, but in reality just kind of looks like maybe a dining room chair that has been decorated badly. There are a number of plates on the table, each covered with a metal dome, like, you know, the cartoon dish cover, like you see in any of those little cartoons. All more than a little battered and dented, nothing in pristine shape, but still clearly kept clean and kept well. There are the same 3 rat guards in the room with him, each standing at attention against the walls as you walk in following Chopin 12. Fink takes a long puff on a cigarette and looks up. Ugh, I was starting to wonder when you were gonna make it here. I mean, come on. Thought we had an arrangement for breakfast at 7. It is like 7:05. I mean, who's got to watch these days, right?
I murder this guy instantly.
Please give me a gun so I can shoot him.
Right.
Please.
Please, sit.
I sit down. Yeah. Good morning.
Sit.
Do we call you Fink? I mean, some people call you the Rat King, but I don't know if that's like appropriate.
King. I don't think I've ever heard that one. Some of them call me boss. Right, Chopin, you call me boss. Yeah, boss. Yeah, see? They call me boss. Rat King, though, I like that. I like that. I mean...
All right. Then Fink, the Rat King.
Yeah. Please have a seat. Now, I understand you are here. Explain to me why I should turn against the Watchers, why I should throw in with whatever it is you got going and put an end to the war with the cats. Practically spits that last word. Please, enjoy something to eat, and then make your pitch. Lifts the cover off of his dish. There's some sort of meat and some eggs and some toast. Tucks in.
As I begin, in between bites of things, I say,
You know, I like that you're direct, right to business.
kind of burp a little bit, take a big glug of. Is there any booze at this table right now?
Yes, there is there are a number of small jars of what is recognizable as moonshine. About the only booze that exists in Paradise Valley.
I take one, take a nice deep refreshing gulp.
Oh, that's the stuff right here.
I'm going full Komodo dragon, like plate to my mouth, all of it in there. I'm doing a weird like gag thing where they cock their neck to try to move it.
Swallow it all.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
trying to get as much in as possible.
Bones and all. Got it.
That little like twitch thing.
All of your plates are the same. Are basically the same thing that he has. There's some sort of meat. There's some scrambled eggs. There's toast, and then there is the moonshine.
All right. The way I see it, there's not enough room for you. Not here. But the valley is vast. Now that's a place you could build a kingdom. And the only thing stopping you from owning the valley isn't the Watcher, isn't the cats or the reptiles or any other tribes. It's the Watchers. Think about it. It all leads to them. They built the fences that keep you in. They control you. They tell you what you can and can't do. And even if you ally yourself with them, as the dogs have done, one day they will ask too much. They will ask for you. Or they will turn against you. Another tribe rises. In the end, they were always your captor, always your enemy. Take them out, the valley is yours. I see a different path for the other tribes should they wish to follow.
And what way is that? I mean, watches don't really bother us much. Occasionally.
Surely you hear of what goes on in the valley.
I hear a lot of things. This is true. I know that your people and looks over at Hugh. Your people. I mean, apparently that feud is put behind. That's not nothing. I hear the Watchers are not real happy with with your visit to the ape habitat, though. Not happy with you or the apes at all.
And isn't that an interesting thing? What a wonder. If they were in such control, how could they be upset? They're weak, Fink. Weaker than they'd ever wish us to know. They hide behind the idea of their strength. But we have proven that idea false. There is one among them. Your true enemy.
I put out on the table the totem of the TV face watcher. Kind of slide it to the center towards him.
He reaches out,
And
picks it up, looks it over.
I think while he's looking it over, I'm gonna jump in here and think of just toss this in here real quick. You know, you said occasionally they come mess with you guys, but we can turn that to a never mess with you guys.
He looks at you, looks back down at the figure, puts it back on the table. Gotta say, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Watcher with what the hell? What is that for a face? I mean, we've seen the drones. We've all seen the drones. They don't come down here. We've seen the sentinels.
This
tracks
one,
for legs. Never Never made it down here either.
This one thinks just like us.
Don't say. Just like us.
hmm It wants, it desires, it fears, and right now it's very afraid.
What does it want?
The valley, the same thing that you want.
You're telling me there's a thinking watcher out there who wants to take over all of Paradise Valley for what? They already run the place, so I mean, what more is there to take over?
Precisely. This is what stands in your way.
I mean, you just said it yourself. They run the valley. As long as they run the valley, you can't. No one can.
That doesn't sound like any king I've heard of.
So we stop the Watchers, we take over the valley, and what? You think everyone's just gonna go?
When I find the marsh, they will.
The marsh.
There
what?
is room for all there. Even you. But you
Uh-huh.
couldn't own it. You'd have to be a part of it.
And you think the dogs are just gonna leave their habitats and go with you? You think the bears are just gonna finally give a shit and get up and just leave their habitat, leave their streams and their fish and their everything, and just what? Fuck off out of here?
Not
Come
all.
on.
Not all at once. But they will see. This is not paradise.
And they most certainly will leave, and leave of their own accord. Most probably quickly. And quite frankly, probably none quicker than the dog. Once the Watchers are gone, and they are subject for the first time to the dearth of resources and the hunger that other tribes are facing, and for the first time in all of our histories, this false scarcity will be shattered for what it is because the fences will come down. And we won't be limited to the resources of Paradise Valley. So those that are going hungry, as most tribes are, will of course branch out and of course go in search for greener pastures. And that will tide them over until the Great Marsh is found. Meanwhile, should you choose to stay here in Paradise Valley and occupy lands abandoned by other tribes, that would certainly be within your rights. And as my friend here has said, should you decide that you want to take your place amongst the other tribes once the Great Marsh is found, you will be welcome there as an equal in peace and prosperity. But that choice is yours. But it's only yours once the fences come down. Until then, we are all subject to do what the Watchers demand.
Sounds to me like I should just sit back and wait. wait for these fences to come down, wait for you all to beat the Watchers, finally see what, if anything, is beyond the fences. I mean, sounds to me like I should just be waiting. Me and mine, right, boys? Why should we do it? Why should we do? It sounds to me like you need numbers. And we have numbers. We have more numbers than just about anybody. I mean, so if all of it's predicated on waiting for the Watchers and hoping that there's anything outside this valley, hoping that there's not worse things outside the fences that keep us safe, hoping that it's not just rot as far as the eye can see. I mean, it's got to be worthwhile for me, and that's some pretty vague promises. You're offering that if we fight and die now, that maybe we get to see something out there. Get to see this great marsh you're talking about. Yeah, definitely where I want to live. Right, boys, a marsh. I mean, come on.
It's a turn of phrase. You know how seers are, man. They like to spice everything up. But if you wait, you're gonna still have the same issue you have now. You're gonna be having starving people in continuous wars with people that are surrounding you right now. And at the end of the day, if the Watchers up and decide to come here and just start killing people, what are you going to do?
Good question. I mean, you're right. We are still in a war, although, I mean, as you can see, and he gestures to the table, as long as we're at war, we seem to be eating pretty good.
That's the people in this room. The people out there, the primary of your numbers are the people starving. And then what's going to happen then? These people are going to keep starving. They're going to get more and more upset because of their ruler not taking action. I think these people would rather die for the hope of more food than sit here and starve to death waiting for another war.
And as long as we keep taking cats, we keep getting food.
You keep taking cats, the Watchers going to step in. You see where it comes back to the Watchers?
I mean, they haven't done shit yet. We've been at war for months. Nothing unusual with the Watchers lately. Maybe a little bit more here and there, but
You want to know why us lizards, reptiles, and us badgers been going at it for so many leaf turns? Because no one is allowed to win. We can keep fighting. We can do that. But there's no winning bigly in the end. We can win little battles here and there. But there's never going to be a great shift where the war is done.
maybe, maybe not. I mean, we do outnumber the cats, like what? Almost 2-1, over 2-1. I got a dozen of them out in that yard. So, more than 2-1. You got to give me something concrete here. You got to give me something solid. You're giving me a bunch of promises, but I can't sell my people on promises. You know what I mean? What am I? Oh, you go fight and die, and you might find some more. We might find this great marsh. We might do this. We might do that. But I'm not hearing a lot of guarantees. You know, I'm not hearing a lot of we'll have this for you. We can offer you this.
How about this, right? We go up and we find our way into the forbidden zone. We survey the area and we see if it's just rot out there or is it bustling with life like supposedly it should be.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go into the Forbidden Zone? That's crazy talk. You won't come out. No one ever comes out of the Forbidden Zone. And even if you go into the Forbidden Zones, that's not gonna show you if anything is beyond the fence.
You want me to bring food back?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Food's always good. You're gonna bring back food from the Forbidden Zone? Come on. We got our hunters. We got enough.
It seems like you're settling here, sir. I don't want to.
I'm not settling. I'm winning. I'm winning against the cat. Those flea bags in that ski center of theirs. The only thing that's kept them alive is the fact that Forbidden Zone is even there. Otherwise, I'd march my whole forces against them. Instead, we gotta go around, go through the dog tribe territory. I know I can win that fight. I'm winning that fight. Got a dozen captives. You're offering me a fight. Who's beating the Watchers? They got shells harder than any of you reptiles. They got numbers like, I mean, there's checkpoints and patrols and all of that stuff. We all agree that they run this valley right now. You're offering me a war. You can't even tell me. I mean, I know the cats aren't helping you in that war. They're too busy fighting off us and losing. I know the bears ain't doing shit. Bears don't do shit. Who do you even have?
We're not offering you a war. You're already at war. I offer what I
For me,
came
a
with.
second war.
I offer you a future. And if the future I saw was just you lazing about, waiting for things to happen, then I would have pulled the trigger properly yesterday. That's not the future I saw for you. But you do have a choice. You can live what you think is good now. You could take a real gamble and risk something. Really grasp for a dream. Be a king. Lead your people. Don't just sit here on your throne. We've been gathering allies from all the tribes. We don't need your numbers, Fink. We have them. I'm offering you a part of the future. It's up to you whether or not you're willing to reach for it.
Seems to think for a moment. Pulls out a cigarette. Lights it. Begins to smoke. Let's say I consider joining your resistance. Let's hypothetically speaking, I consider joining this fight against the Watchers. you can make grand offers, things that we might get, things that we might see, but what can you tell me I will get right now? What can I use right now to sell my people on what you're offering? Oh, you might see the Great Marsh? Nah. That's not gonna do it. I mean, we're already fighting a war we're winning. That's more space, that's more hunting, that's more everything. You're offering me the end of Watcher control? Well, I can't
Right.
sell them on that.
Okay, let's think about this like this.
What can you offer
You guys,
right now? Something concrete, something solid.
we get rid of the watches. The defenses fall. People are going to start moving out. You guys can take the rest of Paradise Valley. You come in, take what's left over. All of that will still be there, and we will find a way out. You know, we're looking for the Great Marsh, as you know. The people are going to follow us because we're leading something revolutionary, and these people need something to follow.
What if you weren't
If you
leading
guys
them?
want the great, if
What if you weren't leading them alone? What if you had an advisor? Someone who could see the way forward? They've already seen what I can do.
I mean, we've got our own seers. I got Sniffer. He's not bad. She's not bad.
I'm sure they're great. But I'm better. I could stay, be your advisor. Help guide you to the future I speak of.
So your offer that I can bring to my people, that I can say to my rats, hey guys, hey boys, this frog here
Frog, yes.
wants to show us a way to fight the Watchers. Wants to show us a way to some great marsh in a world outside of the Watcher control. I know the Watchers don't bother us. I know that a marsh doesn't sound great, but hey, this frog's gonna take us there. That's your best pitch. Not, hey, we can bring you some sort of human tech. Not, we can bring you more food. Not, we can bring you anything special. Just this frog. I'm sure you're great.
Bring you food.
I'm sure you're seeing.
We have great hunters. You have great hunters. That's not a thing. As for weaponry, we don't even have any. But I do offer you something that you do seem lacking. Faith and vision. People will starve before giving up faith. And I can give them faith in you more than you've ever known.
to cut in here real quick, you speak of human technology. We start going against the watches. We're going to have access to it. We already picked up a couple things.
That's right. We found an expression
forward.
machine.
An expression machine, some sort of communication device.
Oh, we have this stick snowboard.
Fucking snowboard. I forgot about that.
Here, show him. Show him. Great. Oh,
But also,
we have smokes. We just got these. Look, never opened.
He takes a very
you got
long and pointed drag on his cigarette. Like, smokes about a third of the whole thing, just staring at the cigarettes, staring at the snowboard.
With all due respect, I don't think you fully understand the situation. You've continually throughout this conversation said that things are good for the rat tribe as they are. And you don't see why you should pursue this change when the status quo has been treating the rat tribe well. Well, part of the reason we're having this conversation with you is to inform you, out of respect for what you've built and how you've led your tribe, that the status quo is over. There is no going back. You have to choose which side you want to be on. If you want any of the human tech that we have found and distributed amongst our allies, you need to be amongst our allies. If you want a shot at taking over lands in Paradise Valley, you need to be amongst our allies. So that when we disperse, we don't view you as an obstacle to our progress, but a partner in it.
We're not with you, we're against you, huh?
Well, that is certainly true. But we are here because we respect you and we value you and we want you with us. If we didn't care, if we weren't interested in what's best for you, we never would have come in the first place. But we do have lots to offer. The visions of my friend here, the tech that we have found over and over again and will find going forward. And we want to share this with you, and we want you to be part of it. We see what you've done here.
There's room at the table. You could be a part of it. Not on the outside looking in. You could be in the room.
You and this great allegiance, this great resistance of yours. Let me ask you something, and be honest here. How many you even got? Because you can
Hold on.
speak about respecting me and wanting me and all of that jazz, but we only met yesterday, so can't have all that great of respect for me personally. You don't strike me as... I mean, you came originally telling me that the cats are going to win this fight. Can't imagine that's got a lot of respect behind it. Telling me I'm going to lose a war I'm winning. So who do you have? What have you got going? Who are you? Who do you even think is going to be impressive enough that I feel like I should join you on a promise? Yeah, we might get stuff in the future. We might get the marsh. We might get tech that you find. We might get whatever it is you feel is reasonable to give us for all the work that we're going to end up doing. I mean, I'm not thinking none of this comes just because I said we signed up. You haven't been able to give me a solid answer beyond vague promises of the future. A future you might not even be able to deliver.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's find the paperwork.
Where's our list? Where's the link? What channel does exist in? What pinned message is it? Where's the link?
I thought
Are you
you was
talking
doing
about
like a
the-
sarcasm bit right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, no, this is real. He's literally asking us for the data. Where's the list?
Yeah,
It's in the important links. In the
Yeah.
important links channel of Discord, you can.
yeah.
There's a link to the
While
watches.
you are looking for that, I will say, listen, were you to join up with us and someone else demanded your name, we wouldn't give it.
You know what? I respect that. So look me in my eyes and tell me you think you got enough people right now. You got enough people right now to make a difference, Watchers. If you can look me in the face,
Well,
no
hang on.
bullshit.
Carrying the one.
Ah!
Math is not my good suit here. Okay. It's roughly speaking, okay, this is spread out across a couple different tribes, all right? Like 200 to 300 members in the resistance right now.
I don't got exact numbers off the top of my head, but
Oh
I
yeah,
know there's
actually.
enough of us that
yeah.
they're purging multiple tribes to find us. So I'm not sure
Okay.
that-
100, 200.
She's a slow counter.
What are you counting?
I'm just counting insurgency numbers.
Yeah. Give him a moment. He's on the older side. It's like a brain game for him.
Yeah, it's like almost 300. I mean, I don't know if you think that's like a lot or not, but like that's a lot.
That's a
A
lot,
lot
to
of
me. I'm
people.
gonna
That's
be
a lot of
honest.
people putting their
I really
lives on
can't
the line.
quantify 300.
And okay. Let's say
mean,
you
how-
have those numbers. What is it you
Why
want?
are
from
you
me?
laughing?
What is it that you
What's so funny?
want from? What is it you want from me and the rest of my people?
Today, it's very simple. It's two things. First,
Two things, okay.
publicly end the war with the cat tribe. Second, it's really just part of the first. Let the cat prisoners go. by you making that public and letting those people free, it will do wonders for unity amongst all the tribes and allowing everyone to see who the true enemy is. In exchange for that, we'd be happy to do some hunting for you. Shore up your stockpiles of food.
Even share some of what we have found.
I kind of shake the pack of cigarettes.
Shaking the cigarettes is so fucking funny.
Yeah, just a little wiggle of like, huh? Huh?
We got Newports. We got
yo,
Newports.
Got the noops.
Regular or menthol?
Menthol, of course.
Mental, boy, long.
These are Camel Crush, and so they're regulars initially, but if you smash that little pellet in the filter, they turn into menthols. Said someone who's clearly never smoked a cigarette in their life ever, is jonesing for any smokes whatsoever.
I like eating them.
Yeah.
I like just the ends that have the little ball in it.
Yeah.
Just
It's crunchy.
Okay. Can I have each of you make a sense emotion check?
Sure.
Man, fuck.
I'm
I'm not good with
your
emotional intelligence, man.
I got 2 successes.
Okay. You have enough to stunt Gamma to either pass the success on to Hugh before Hugh pushes, or I believe there are a series of questions that can be asked under the sense emotion skill.
Oh, okay. What kind of questions can I ask? I don't have the PDF open.
Are they speaking the truth? Do they want to hurt you? Do they want something? Those are those are the questions.
I think the answer is yes to all 3, maybe bits of lying, but still the yeses to all the other ones. So I don't know about asking. I'll give you the success.
Okay. You all can sense as Fink stands up, pushes his chair back, and says, Chopin, take our guests back to their room. I'm going to think about what they've said, and they'll have my answer. This man is barely containing the absolute fury that you would even suggest a truce with the cats or letting his prisoners go. Whatever else is doing this man hates the cats with a passion you have not seen from anyone in anything else except maybe your own hatred for that one screen-faced watcher. Whatever he's pretending, you know his mind is made up. He has no intentions of agreeing to what you've said. All the same, Chopin 12, reaches to pull out chairs and holds out a hand, clearly having caught none of the undertones of his boss's words.
We're all trying to decide, huh? We're all trying to decide. I don't think that's me yet. I don't think that's Gamma yet. So I will just say, well,
all we agreed to is that you would hear us, so we await your answer.
I'll get up to get out of here. I grab a jug of moonshine.
Yeah, I'd do the same. There's a second jug of moonshine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll take one too. Take one too.
You
It's like
each reach for the
blasted
small
after
mason
this.
jar of moonshine at your seats.
Guys, I'm beginning to have an idea now that this has happened. Okay.
I have an idea. I don't think it's the idea that we might like, but I
Oh,
have an
okay.
idea.
Oh, okay. Do we want to get somewhere where we can share our ideas, or is your idea happening now?
No, I think we got to get out of here to share this idea.
Unless there is somewhere else you want to go, Chopin will escort you back to your rooms. Not forcefully by any stretch of the imagination. If there's somewhere else you want to go, he's happy to take you. Wherever.
I'm fine with going back to the room, but like hanging on the outside of it, right by our doorway. Are you guys cool with that, or you want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I'll head back to the room.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I mean, I won't.
When-
I figure
when
we'll
you say-
talk.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I figure we'll talk, but I have no intention of hanging in this room until Fink, summons us again. But going back to the room to talk about what just happened seems to make.
Yeah, exactly. Going back, finding a little spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ted, you were saying something?
Oh, I was about to ask. When you say hanging out outside the room, like outside the room is a hallway.
Yeah, like in the hallway. Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah, we're just like we're like shooting the shit, right? Now we're
Right.
boys shooting the shit. I would like, and I don't know if you guys are down with this. I'd
Mhm.
like to like take small, maybe like a couple sips. But I want to see either get our boy drunk and passed out, or I don't know if we can like. I don't know that we are gonna have an easy way of telling him to like get lost right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys had a different idea about that. I also thought, okay, well, no, anything more, I think I'd have to like say in character probably.
Mhm.
I'll lean to you, Hugh, and say, hey, what do you think? Should we lose? What's our guy's name?
Chopin.
Chopin.
Mhm.
Should we lose Chopin or try to have him have some of these? Like shake my cup.
I mean, we're gonna have to get rid of him one way or another. So I don't know. It might be best to try and head upstairs and find a quiet place to talk. But if he's just gonna follow us, then I guess we just start sending these around and hope that he likes a taste of moonshine.
Mm. Who doesn't? Okay.
I was thinking maybe we can leave and say we're going hunting and just bring back some food and talk about it out there.
I mean, sure, but I don't think they're gonna let us get out of here.
I mean, they did it last night.
Yeah, but that was like, the king is obviously real pissed right now. So, oh man, weird meeting, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty hopeful that he's going to come around. I would either way. I would like to see more of this place one last time.
I take a sip of my little moonshine. I do pass it to Chopin. Like, hey.
Oh, hey, thanks.
While he's drinking it, I hand him my jar of moonshine. Oh no, this one's better.
Oh, here, I'll take that one.
I'll take the one I just handed from him.
Okay, is there anything you want to try to... Is there any information you are trying to pump him for while you are getting him wasted? Because it sounds like the plan is to get him wasted so that he passes out. That way you can walk around freely. Is that correct?
That would be a great outcome.
That is correct.
Yeah, that would be a great outcome.
Great.
I think we'd like to know, like, certainly, like, and to answer Big L's question, like, is it cool, right? Like, right now, is it cool if we left?
It's probably best to wait. I mean, never know when he's gonna want to give you an answer, and he doesn't like to be kept waiting. If you were outside, I'd get in a shitload of trouble.
Yeah, that's true. We do know he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Also, I'm going to need everyone to make endure rolls just to outdrink this guy. I will give each of you a plus 2 modification because this is your plan. You all have a plan of sipping. He is unaware of what is going on. Just making sure the booze doesn't hit any of you harder than him.
Just imagine we fuck this up. We all get fucked up instead.
It's
Not looking good so far.
I'm pushing. Ooh.
Oh, please. Please.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got to push.
okay.
I'm pushing with you. Oh, it's better.
Okay, before hold on. Hold on.
No.
Oh, God.
I will.
Okay. You has a success, but you take 2. Also, everybody, don't forget to get your feral points before this kicks off. Okay. I'm gonna do this a little weird. You don't have to take any strength damage. Hugh, you will actually only take 1 strength damage. Basically, by failing the roll, by failing the roll, you suffer the usual penalties for booze, which is you would heal a point of strength
Okay.
and a point of doubt upon consuming the booze. But in a D6 hours, you will lose both a point of strength and a point of doubt.
Okay.
If you fail, you will also end up losing a point of fatigue.
Okay.
That you lose immediately if you. So it looks like if everybody is done pushing, that Gamma and Big L immediately lose a point of fatigue. And in D6 hours, you will also lose a point of strength and a point of confusion.
Okay. Now we gain or lose a point of fatigue. Because I have fatigue
I'm sorry.
0.
You take 1 point of fatigue damage.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that's what you meant by what you're
Yes.
saying.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I apologize. You also take. I'm sorry. Right now, if you have any strength damage or doubt, and I don't know how you could because it's early in the morning. You if you have any of that, you would heal it. You don't, but in a D6 hours, you will end up losing both a point of strength and a point of doubt. I'm sorry, you will take a point, 1 damage, and you will take 1 doubt.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I should be drinking now. This shit.
Yeah. Look, at a certain point, I just stopped giving him my cup, and I'm drinking.
Okay. Now, you all are feeling this while you are drinking with him. Hugh is a little better off, but I mean, honestly, not by much. Hugh just manages to push through and recover a little better. You have a couple other questions. You have room for a couple other questions that you can ask him. Beyond, are we allowed to leave? Which is yes, but no. Like, yes, but you shouldn't. Where did my dog go? Hold on. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh my god. You know?
I mean, this could have been like really great. I mean, it's
Oh,
going splendidly, but this could have been like amazing.
I think I think we were due to lose like this. I think we
We
law
were
of
due.
averages,
Yeah, that's true. True.
I know we was just on this guy about war, but like
Okay.
I'm okay with. Oh, hey,
I'm back. If you have a couple questions for Chopin before he passes out, before you guys feel sick.
Before I get to any questions for Chopin, just so I'm clear, I have lost 1 point of strength as a result of this. Is that accurate?
Not yet. You will in an
No.
hour.
I will in an hour. Okay. Let me take care of that then.
I didn't want to make the penalties for pushing worse than what you would have suffered
Gotcha.
for failing, since I did not pass along the consequences before everybody started pushing.
you got something here?
Yeah. We saw the main gate. Seems sort of sketchy that that's the only way in and out. Are there other ways in and out of this place?
No, I mean, just the one gate. It's worked out for us. It's easier to guard.
Hmm.
There's guards on it all the time, so always rats though. We don't trust those. Don't trust the mice to do nothing. They're just
That's
well,
crazy.
they're just mice,
Yeah, mice. It'd be crazy if they revolted. Can you imagine? I mean, there
Man.
can't be that many of them, right? There's probably only like a dozen or so.
Mice? Nah, I mean, there's about as many mice as rats, but they're little and they're weak. That's why.
Oh,
That's why we rats are in charge.
of course,
We're the biggest and the strongest.
absolutely. Wow, have you been working out?
Flexes. This is all natural.
Oh, whoa, all right.
And big L.
Oh my god, man! How do y'all even like put up with that shit all the time, man?
What are you talking about, man?
Bro, like we damn near promised the world to the guy. He didn't even go for it, man.
Oh, it would be so cool right now.
But
Let's go fire some guns. Where are the guns?
No, man, have you ever fired a gun?
bro,
Me
like,
now.
I got
No, God, no.
How sick would
What?
it be to fire a gun?
Probably be pretty sick.
Yeah, what goes better than booze and guns?
it's a match made, man. But
Booze and
Where do they keep the guns around here?
Chopin 12 is asleep. Booze and
bro, booze and guns sound fucking awesome.
I
I'm not on the same track of actually getting information. I really just think this is a cool combination you put together here.
Mhm.
Right. In our collective drunkenness, we waste like 5 hours just talking about how cool the idea of booze and guns would be.
And then like a big gun.
I'd like to, as soon as he starts going, recover his moonshine and pour whatever's left into mine.
Okay, you can do that. Big L, you no longer have any moonshine.
That's fine with me, man. I should be drinking anyway.
Waste not, want not.
Take my keys, man.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, in our room, right, there's like a bed, some bedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and rip some of the sheets off and shove a strip of sheet into my jar of moonshine and shove another strip of sheet into Gamma's jar of moonshine.
Okay.
Hey, I was gonna drink that.
Oh no. I slap Gamma.
Hey,
No more drinking for any of us. These are. I lean in. It's officially become a Three Stooges episode at this point. I lean in and I'm like, these are now officially weapons.
oh. Hey, do you mean like never drink or just like right now?
No, not any more of this. If we get out of this alive, we're definitely going to need a drink.
Okay.
Okay. Before we move on to what your drunken selves are going to do, let's take a quick, probably 10-15 minute break. I gotta get Bonnie out.
Yeah.
I think she needs to go poop. So
Sounds great.
be right back, y'all.
As will I. And
They
we're
need to hear this
back.
plan.
Welcome back in all. You are in the hallway outside of the storage room turned state room that you have been given. Chopin 12, your guard slash escort slash courtier slash whatever, is passed out in the chair in the
Does he have any
hallway.
weapons on him?
He has a machete.
Had.
He had
Had a
yeah.
machete. Who's
Had a
taking the
machete.
My man got
That's
keys. He got keys.
Man does not have keys.
Uh,
You
this may be
he
a
has
big
just
question.
been guarding you all at this point.
Shit. What does he have?
I'm just robbing this guy right now.
Yeah,
He's got a machete, and that's
about it.
that's really about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, pocket,
anybody
pocket
else-
contents.
Does
but
anybody else want the machete? I can't imagine
would love that
anyone.
machete.
Great. It's your machete. I can't imagine anybody's hands it would be worse in than mine. I also just like the idea of the most sober out of the three of us grabbing this machete and being like, okay, which one of you drunks wants the fucking machete?
Yeah.
I do. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's the plan, folks? You have been told that that Fink will want to meet with you again at some point. You also know that that's probably not the greatest idea because, man, is he pissed at you all.
I
Go for it.
I think. Oh, okay. I have the high level idea I have is stir. Okay, right? We're rebels, right? Stir the mice into rebellion. We meet with Fink as he wants, but like the mice come in, right? Like it kicks off and the mice come in. That's my large idea. I don't know.
What do you? I don't know if this is probably not a good idea, but it occurred to me while you were stating your large idea. Do you want to go up and tell the mice we just got out of a meeting with Fink, and he admitted that his plan to solve the problem of food shortages was to just straight up starve the mice?
I don't think we have to lie to them.
Okay.
I don't think we have to lie to them.
Okay,
right?
so you think just going up there and being like, dude, it's going off and it's going off now.
Yeah. I think
Pick a
these people have
side.
been living in under oppression their entire life.
Great.
Right?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Not just their whole life, right? Because rat lives
Yeah.
are short, right? Generations within their
Right.
own lifetime. Right?
Generations, we're going to go up there and say, look, right, it's popping off and it's popping off now. Your two choices are to abandon ship or help out. But if you abandon ship, there's no coming back.
Yeah. Right. It's now. This is the moment you've
Yeah.
been waiting for.
Yeah.
This is the moment.
How
Sounds
many
like you are
times
heading.
have we started a riot in these drives?
Yeah.
Is the game not designed specifically to do that?
This is so fucking funny.
Sounds like you are headed upstairs to the mouse level,
Absolutely.
and you are going to find
I mean, I will.
any
just
mice.
any mouse.
I
Okay.
will.
mouse.
I will spend.
What's the
I
mouse
will
name that we
spend some
found?
amount of time trying to find small scabs or find someone who can point us in the direction of small scabs. Right.
Yeah,
But-
we're a friend of the mice. We find
Yeah.
one and then tell them like, "Hey, we're looking for small
Yeah.
scab."
Yeah. It is less than a minute before Small Scabs is in front of you.
Oh, okay. Great.
Oh shit.
It does not take long for Small Scabs, who you all have seen has
Mhm.
some amount of pull among the mice.
Hey, is there some place we can talk privately?
Well, of course. Why don't y'all come back with me? My siblings and I, we have this northeastern quarter of this level. Y'all come with me. Follow me. No one saw nothing. Y'all remember, go about your business, nosy.
I love this fucking voice.
I love this voice. I love this guy. And if it turns out
Woman.
that, or I love this woman, right? If it turns out that she is a double agent, like I'm going to be heartbroken.
You don't understand how much anguish will run through my heart.
He will lead you over into one corner of the upper floor into a fairly crowded little room where you all had walked past earlier as she was not earlier but earlier yesterday as she was kind of showing you around and um, not really introducing you on like an individual level but introducing you to family, leads you to the same sort of quadrant of the building. Sunlight coming in through the windows and air, and it's just generally pleasant. So, what can I do for y'all? What is it that has you all running up to my level in such a tizzy?
You won't believe what's going on. Do you want a drink?
Why is there a rag in that bottle?
Oh, damn it. I was gonna drink this.
I'll pull the rag out of that bottle and put it in mine. So now there's 2 rags in it.
Tell you what, why don't we have some of mine instead? It hasn't had a rag in it, and it's a little better than the stuff they drink down in the rat areas.
Good, because these are weapons.
I can see that. She just kind of snaps her fingers, and a little white mouse comes running up with a sizable mason jar full of this time a fairly clear liquid, clearer at least than the dark moonshine you are drinking.
Wait, do that
Here you go.
again.
This is oh, I think this one will be enough. Now, you're gonna want to, as she is pouring this into a number of small cracked glasses, clean, but clearly have seen some time, have seen some age and use. Now, y'all are gonna want to sip this. It's a mite bit strong.
I do not sip it. I do drink deeply of it. And I say,
the status quo is
No, you
changing.
don't. You drink this shit. Not only does it burn in the best possible way, there are hints of like apple and this tastes like you have just drank pie. The greatest apple pie you've ever eaten in your life. But man, does this stuff burn. Like, take your breath away, burn. And she looks at you, gulp down, and goes, okay, but all right.
Marauder would be proud of this one.
All right, now you may speak. Sorry.
I'm afraid to drink it, man, because I only got 2 strength and I'm gonna lose one soon.
Be fine.
I'm gonna get fucking blackout drunk fucking with y'all, man.
Don't mind him. He's a lightweight. Anyway, I was saying the quo is status.
I gotta accept it. I can't even fight back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did hear about y'all's meeting with Fink down there. From what I
Yeah.
understand, he was, his head was on fire after the meeting.
Yeah,
It,
well, it's good to hear that someone else had the same interpretation of that meeting as we did. We figure that if we stick around and wait for the meeting that Fink wants to have with us later after he's made his decision, there's a real good chance that he's just going to kill the 3 of us.
Yeah, that would not end well for y'all. Not in the slightest. Y'all looking for a place to hide? Is that why you've come up to my house?
Oh no. We've come up to your house. We had every opportunity to leave and save our hides, but we couldn't leave you fine folks in this situation. We couldn't leave the cats in this situation. Fink isn't looking
Those
out.
poor things.
Fink isn't looking out for anybody but himself. And that's going to end. And it's going to end now. We'd sure love it if you and yours would help us. But we also understand if you can't. And we wanted to come up here and both ask for your help, but also give you the opportunity to get out if that's how you're so inclined. And as much as we'd like your help, we can't say that's the wisest course of action. So we certainly there'd be no hard feelings if you decide sticking around for whatever's about to happen is a bad idea.
Oh, honey, I hope that that is the liquor talking, cause well, I mean, there's like at least 70 something rats, right? They ain't. I'm worried if you try to do something, if you try to move against Fink, uh, that ain't gonna end well for you. And I like y'all. You done good by my little ruin. I'm hoping that's the liquor talk. Maybe you should just wait, sober up a little bit, and see if that's what you want to do still.
You think it's a bad idea?
Well, I mean, I think y'all won't survive it, and that would be bad for all of Paradise Valley if I'm much reading this right.
Well, how do we get the cats out?
Wait, I I I think I remember something. We got we just gotta get the hell out of here and talk to our people. They got a plan.
You're talking about those 4 out in the woods, ain't you?
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
A scavenger's eye is sharp as always.
God damn it.
Could you help us get them in here unseen so that they can get their friends out? And then we can deal with whatever the king brings. Or maybe we can run too. Maybe we all just run away.
Look, if we can get the cats out successfully, that would be a huge black eye for Fink.
It
I could live with
sure
that.
would be, and more, boy, would I love to see that
Well,
man. I use that word as loosely as possible. I'd love to see him brought down a peg or two.
is there any way in or out other than the front gate?
Officially, no. No, there is not. The front gate is it, and I mean, there's all the windows, of course, and you can get to the roof. There's the roof, but I mean that is quite a ways up. Except, of course, for
One,
all of that, all them vines and plants growing up around the outside, make for some real
Mm.
convenient handholds. But then you still gotta get up some stairs. Gotta get them out. But
if only we knew people that ran the upstairs.
hell, isn't that just fortuitous? Isn't it just a thing? I'll tell you what. You I can perhaps persuade some of mine to help us get them cats. That war ain't done anybody no favors, least of all mine. Everything that Fink takes in, he keeps for the rat. And to be honest, ain't no creature should be in a cage, let alone kept as they've been. There is going to be a price, though. And I think you'll be amenable to this. The offer you made Fink, I want it.
I can't really promise the valley with like certainty. I mean, it's like a maybe.
You do two things for me. First, we got to make sure that Sniffer's good with you. If Sniffer's good with you, then I feel like I can truly trust you. And if Sniffer's good with you, I want the seat you offered for the Resistance. My mice are tired of living this way. We're tired of Fink. We're tired of the rats. We're tired of the Watchers. We're tired of not having nothing. I want what you offered. He won't take that deal, but I will.
Oh no, I think that's something we can help with.
Absolutely.
As soon as the cats are out, we'll have our people make contact.
A small gray mouse runs up to the table and clearly childish age whispers into Small Scab's ear. Well, it seems your absence has been noticed. We're going to have to move things along a little bit, if you mind. Don't take these three over to Sniffer's. Tell Sniffer I just need to know what she's thinking. Small Scabs looks back to all of you with a very big smile on her face. Gentlemen, I do hope we see more of each other soon. I think this has gone as well as I could have hoped. If Sniffer's good with you, we'll help you get those cats out.
Well, I'm a pretty good sniffer, so I think so.
Unless anybody has got anything else for Small Scabs, this little gray mouse will silently lead you down a hall and into another room. Once in that room, they move a small like dresser is the word I'm looking for, out of the way, and lead you through a hole in the wall into the interior of, think like Shawshank Redemption when he's making his way to the pipes and making leads you into a small, it is a very cramped space because you are between the walls. Leads you to a small gray mouse in a bright green reflector vest and exceptionally dark black sunglasses, even though it's outside. This little mouse, probably like 2 feet tall, does not look up at you all, but does kind of tilt her head to one side, listen as the small child whispers something to her, and So, you're the ones came in with small scab. And if I've seen right, you're with the bear. I don't know which bear, but I've seen a bear. Is it true you've fought the Watchers?
Have you been here the whole time?
In here, I don't get out much. I know this. Gestures around to the cramped space. It's basically wide enough for two of you next to each other. The three of you could not. Like, even two of you next to each other, sort of more comfortable, like, not that way. Like, next, like, one single file is easy. But you can go too wide.
Not the physical here. I thought I would have seen you, but I didn't know you were here at all.
Yeah, I don't like to be seen anymore. The Watchers saw me once. And she removes the dark glasses over her face. And her eyes are just gone. The scarring on her face is grotesque.
I bow my head in reverence. The signs.
You have bloodied the Watchers, right? I saw that, right?
We've fought them many times, yes.
I understand Fink doesn't like it very much either.
Well, Fink's kind of a dick.
So, what is it you're bringing? What is it you're offering? What is it you're telling small scabs? Really, what are you not? What you, pointing directly at you, Gamma. You sound like one of us, one of a seer. You've seen what?
I've seen the sun rising over a hill. And as its first rays crest beyond, there it is. The mist burns away, and the early dawn. A great marsh. I don't know if it's real. But I have to believe it is.
And you two? Something had to bring you all the way out here to Ratcast, all the way to Old Blind. I can tell that Hugh, well, face is vaguely pointing at Hugh. You're still...
I shuffle slightly to my left, so I'm in direct line of the finger that's pointing.
I think you're still... The course is set. You don't seem as sure of it. keep telling everyone you are, and you so much blood on your hands, and I think you're tired of it, right? The last part is
Yeah.
to Big L.
Well, I don't want to kill anybody else.
You know,
I
I'm sorry, go for it.
I want to get rid of the watches so we can live peacefully. We can have a future worth looking forward to. You know? And as you said, I got a lot of blood on my hands. So I'm dedicated to this cause, and I'll do anything to get it done.
I have believed for the longest time that the Watchers were created by the humans and left here as a test the humans wanted us to pass to make sure it was safe beyond the walls of Paradise Valley, to make sure we had the skills to survive behind the walls of Paradise Valley. And I believe that with all of my heart. Up until yesterday. For yesterday, I received proof. It is no longer a belief. It is a fact. Humans walk this world along with us. I have an artifact that proves it to be true. And I will take their hand and gently place my necklace, my gooey necklace, in their palm. Any doubt that you have envisioned may have been the case in the past, but no longer. We share this world with the human. They are not just beyond the walls of Paradise Valley, but in some instances inside the walls. There is no doubt that just as the Watchers are our masters, the humans are the Watchers' masters. And they have placed them here so that we can prove we are worthy by overthrowing the Watchers, by taming the humans' creations. And then we will have earned our right to live beside them.
Equals.
In the Great Marsh.
This thing smells very dead. Very dead. Sort of pushes the necklace back into your hands and
Mm-hmm.
wipes her hand on her.
Oh God, sorry. I'd take one of the strips of cloth out of the booze, and I'm like wiping her hands off.
Disinfecting.
Yeah.
I was taken long ago, Labyrinth. And the things that I saw before they did this, and the things that I heard and smelled, nothing like that trinket you're carrying.
If you were in the labyrinth,
I was.
Did you see a frog there? Haley is her name.
I saw many people. This was many, many years ago.
It would have been long ago. Yes.
I did not speak with anyone, but I saw members of all the tribes there. It could be that the frog I saw was your Haley. Unfortunately, I only had a quick glimpse before they brought me to one of their labs, one of their cutting rooms. If someone you care for was taken by the Watchers, then you have my utmost sympathy. And my apologies that I can't tell you more. If you'd like, we could try to see together.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Of course, of course. The offer stands whenever you're ready. Well, in the meantime, it would seem that Fink's people have moved on from our area. You can take them back to Small Scabs. Tell her she can trust them. Tell her this is what we've been waiting for. Remind her, patient. Little Mouse nods. It's a wave for you all to follow. I assume you are following.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah.
What if we all just said fuck, man?
Nah, we like it here.
Yeah.
I like it here.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had more questions for
You got
for
more
Sniffer
booze?
or anything.
Yeah. I go to leave. I stop. I turn. Gamma walks back. She's like tiny, right?
Yes, very small.
Yeah. I get down. I go down on a knee. I get low. And I say, I'm trying to walk the path I see, but it's it's hard sometimes. But I think I'm doing the right thing. I want to set down the totem of ape reaching outward. One success.
She reaches up to kind of put her hand on your cheek. We who have the sight are cursed to always know what could be, know what should be, and never know if we're finding the right way to get there. We can see how well things could turn out, how peaceful, how happy. We must live in now. I do not envy you, work ahead of you. But I am glad to know there is someone out there destroying the Watchers, making them pay for what they have done. not just to me, and she puts her glasses back on, but for all of us. To all of us. Gives you a little pat. Here, I want to give you this. And she reaches behind her and she pulls out a pistol. It is about 4 inches from front to back. It is neon green, clear plastic. This is a water pistol.
Ted,
Oh,
you're a fucking asshole. You know that?
yes.
It's so
This is-
clear. This is literally the one piece of gear that this NPC has been given.
You fucking betrayed me.
This is exactly what we needed. Thank you. Thank you.
You thought I was making that up just to fuck with him, but no. And honestly, I see why you would think that. This was classified as a tiny item, by the way. This will not take up an inventory slot.
Hell yeah, incredible. I give her thanks and I say to her,
My name is Bieber93, but my friends call me Gamma.
Very nice to meet you again, Gamma.
I just give her a hand, a little squeeze, and I leave, I rejoin my fellows.
Oh my god.
I immediately as soon as I rejoin, I immediately go up to Big L and say,
You're not gonna believe it. Check it out.
Oh my god. That's a gun, right?
Yeah, a real gun. Look,
I point it to the left and pull the trigger.
Squirt. There's a squirt of water. Strikes the wall.
look.
I shoot it again and again.
I'm going to run out of ammo. Stop. But, okay, wait. Okay,
Do you think
I got an idea.
it's like acid, right? Nothing seems to be melting though.
I don't think I got an idea. All right. You got the graffiti shit, right? You did graffiti before.
Mm-hmm.
Paint it black.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like the colors. It matches the jacket, don't you think? I mean, check it out.
I just imagine the loud shuffling of you posing with a gun and this thick ass jacket.
Yeah, I'm posing, and the little like flaps, the flop flop of my frog feet as I turn and pose.
Making the Charlie's Angels pose.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick like that. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
You hold it. Here, you hold it. Yeah.
my giant Komodo hand grabs this
Orange.
this water gun. Kind of light, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it'd be heavier, but like their guns are so light and easy to use.
I guess. I get.
You You all have been walking this whole time and are led back through the sliding bookcase or not bookcase dresser, back down the hall into a different small cell, essentially, where Small Scabs is waiting for you and says, "All right, now, I think we can arrange for your friends to escape, but the biggest problem is going to be getting them out of them cages to begin with, and I think that's where y'all might have to come in. We're going to need someone to get them out of them cages. Once they're out of their cages, I think we can probably get them and you, probably, to safety. Don't suppose any of y'all are able to..." Well, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but it don't look like any of y'all are gonna break them locks off. Unless one of y'all has a sledgehammer.
I don't know. Let me see if I might have something. I'm gonna look for sledgehammer, crowbar, something in my pack.
One instrument in the scavenge pile. Make a scavenge roll.
Yeah.
This.
You sure do.
Yeah, I think I pull out a crowbar. I think that's going to be more useful than a straight up sledgehammer. Well, let's do. I think this will do.
It sure will. Now, y'all are gonna have to get, once you get them out, if you can, one of my people will be watching you from up on this level. You get them out, then my people will come find you and help you get them to safety. It would help a little bit if maybe your friends outside could make a distraction.
Oh, they're coming tonight. They're gonna be here. I'm sure they're gonna draw some attention. Do you think you could send
Go ahead.
somebody out to let them know the plan? I don't know that we could get out and back in.
Maybe you show us how to get to the roof?
Get y'all to the roof, but we're gonna have to be real quiet about it. And there's guards on the way, and there's gonna be guards up there, but I can show you.
Big L,
We're-
give me the heater.
I'm trying to give it to you stealthily. Just be careful with that thing.
Don't worry. We came prepared.
Fucking neon green water gun. We're gonna die.
Okay.
All right.
I do want to can I say that I know it's a water, like there's water in it? Do I have to discover this?
No.
In-
It's
in-
very clear
Okay.
what this is. This does not qualify as an artifact because it's just a water pistol.
Hell yeah.
have already ascertained its function. You can see the white cap on the back where you would, pop it out to fill it with water.
I would like to, as we are moving along, I'd like to squirt it into my mouth, and whoever else wants some, it is water. It is nice.
Once it's
Clean water.
empty, I'd like to put the moonshine in it.
Got it. Okay.
Hell
Yep.
yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
can't tell if you're making like a cooler way to drink or you're planning on using this another way.
This is
Yes,
a
both.
secret. Yeah, this is both, but a secret plan. This is a maybe if it occurs plan.
You know what? I'm all for it, man.
All right.
Okay, yeah,
I need
yeah.
anyone who wants to try to get onto the roof to make a sneak roll.
Guys,
I'm not
we're
sure what the plan is. Are we getting on the roof
Me
so that
either.
we can get out and meet
I
with
think
these
to try to like signal the cat people or something. I mean, the idea is like, how would they notify them? I mean, I guess they can get out better than we can. I mean, we don't have to go to the roof, right?
Yes. Although they
It's
are
not-
hesitant to send little mice to go talk to the cats
Right.
when the cats don't know who they are.
Right. That's why I was
Also, another thing is too, we can leave. It just was just like we shouldn't. Like he said we could. Like it wasn't like we were meeting hell.
well, our
Yes, although that
have
was
been
before they
noticed.
sent. Yeah, that was before your absence in the stateroom, air quotes, had been noticed, and they sent people to look for it. That's
Yeah,
why
they
you were
don't know where
hiding
we
this.
are, but yeah, if we go to the gate to leave, like,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, so like we could leave this way. We could do that.
How do we get down?
Well, they said there's vines and stuff. We climb, right? We
Oh.
physically get, go. But then is like, okay, then do we come back later? You know?
Okay. I've got a wacky idea that has the potential to take me out of this process almost entirely, but could be really cool if it worked. And that is, what if Hewlett volunteers to go tell the cats what the plan is, right? And then in order to get back in and serve, both get back in and serve as some sort of distraction, Hewlett's going to dig his way in and pop up in the courtyard.
Okay, but then that's you alone in the courtyard.
Well, no, we'll time it, right? So that like I'm there, maybe even bring in their cat tribe with me, right? As a distraction, right? A potential avenue for escape, right? Something to keep the rats in the courtyard off of you guys as you're freeing cats from the cages.
Okay.
Now,
If you leave, how do we know that when you're gonna do it though? And what if the Rat King speeds up the timing and you don't know about it because you're outside?
well, I mean, all excellent questions, but the only alternative I see is if we all go talk to the cat tribe.
What if we just send our best climber? Right? Send
Who's
our
that?
best. I don't know. Probably you.
That'd be my guess.
I don't know what the climb skill is, so I can't
It's
tell
the
you
move.
yes or no.
You would use move.
Probably.
I mean, I have 3
Also,
agility.
it has
1
been an
movement.
hour,
Oh
so
fuck.
all of you take a point of damage
Mhm.
and a point of doubt as the booze is starting to wear off.
Telling you, God, see, this is why you keep drinking. I shouldn't have swapped the water.
Okay. I got 3
Um,
different types of damage on me right now.
doubt is instinct.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Confusion is wit.
Confusion is wits.
Okay. So I can't take another point of damage, but I'll be down to do it. I'll definitely be down to do it. I'm your soldier. I'm your soldier, Tony.
Yeah. Well,
He's our soldier.
yeah, I've got agility of 4 and 1 in move.
Okay, so it is me.
Yeah.
I got 2 in me.
Yeah, go for it.
No, hold on. Before we go for it, let's establish what we are doing, right? We want to send someone down to let the cats know, like, hey, it's about to pop off. They were gonna wait for the evening, but like, I don't think Rat Fink is gonna wait for the evening, right? I
Right.
think he's gonna, wait till as soon as someone finds us, So if as soon as someone finds us means that we set the timetable, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, one, yes, I think we set the timetable because we've got to go before we're found. I think the best way to do that, right, is Big L will know about how long it takes him to get from the prison down these vines to the cat tribe, right? So let's say it takes him 20 minutes to get there, right? Tell the cat tribe, hey, this is happening, right? We need you to make a distract. We've made arrangements to get the cat prisoners out, but we need you to make a distraction so we can break them out of the cages. If it took me 20 minutes to get out here, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get back. In a half hour, like attack the outside of the prison so that there's some distraction so that we can use that to bust these cages open.
Can we ask our rat friend if that's too fast of a timetable or if they need more time?
Your mouse friend is not soon. We are good to go. We'll be watching. Once you have him out of that cage, we'll do our thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, however long, Big L, however long it takes you to get from the prison to the cat tribe, add 20 minutes onto that, right? So that we can get back down and into position, right?
And
And
if they
that's how.
say like, hey,
Mhm.
we got to do it at nighttime, like in several hours, if they say something that is totally different, then obviously like come tell us.
Yeah.
But then it's like, shouldn't we all go? I guess we're risking the move though, and like falling.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's make the climb, go talk to the cat people.
All right.
You will need to sneak first to get onto the roof at all. Like I said, there are guards, there are people on the roof. You just need to be able to sneak past them. And
What you were built for.
Not really.
Small Scabs is taking you up onto the roof because you asked to be taken to the roof. Well, not Small Scabs, but one of her family is taking you to the roof. If you need them to run distraction, they will run distraction, which will give you a +1 modification, essentially a help.
I would take all the help I can get.
If I point and sneak, can I help him?
Are you going up on the roof?
I thought we were gonna go on the roof so I could see them climb down, but I don't want to further. I don't want to further complicate what's happening. So no.
Okay. I mean, you could. It would be the same thing where if you have extra successes, you can stunt for someone who failed, that sort of thing.
Well, that is true. Should I try, guys? I have 3 in sneak. I'm not trying. Like, I feel like if I don't know if I'm helping or hindering.
It's okay. I mean, if you go up there, you just becoming like, would you be coming with me then?
No, I'd just be sneaking to like help you, and then you go do the climb stuff. But I guess it's the idea that if I'm successful, then I can help you if potentially you're unsuccessful. But the risk is that I blunder the whole thing altogether, which is why I think like maybe not going at all. I think the risk outweighs the benefit, so
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I think that's a move too. I think I have to do this alone.
Big L's got this.
Hey,
Ted, don't kill
before
me.
you
yet.
go, I gotta tell you something, big guy.
What's up?
I missed you a lot, when you were gone. It's good to have you back.
You know what? I missed you too.
I'll give you the reptile handshake.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my reptile.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Please don't die.
Haven't died yet.
Ginkgo
yeah.
used to talk about how he never die all the time.
Well, I fucking hate this guy. Can we go?
Sneak roll with a +1 modification.
Gotta push.
We gotta push.
All right.
Easy. 1 point of fatigue. You have to double back. Not a problem. You get up onto the roof. You can see the western side of the building, assuming that the entrance is on, say, the south side. You would be going down the west side to head towards cats. I'm actually not going to make you roll to move because there's no threat. There's no issue. There's plenty of... You have all the time you need to take.
Okay.
Is my understanding, right? Because the plan doesn't kick off till the distraction.
Yeah.
Am I misunderstanding?
No, I think that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Nightclaw and the 3 cats and poor Zimmer. It's actually just Nightclaw and one of the cats. The other 2 cats have Zimmer back at the weekend at Bernie's shack. You see you coming down and just sort of wait for you to get close before, over here.
All right.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that you came down from the roof that things didn't go so well.
Oh, it went fucking terrible. So we're gonna need your guys' help. We got a plan. All we need you guys to do is to attack and cause a distraction. You don't even have to get really in deep into a fight. Just cause a distraction for us. We're gonna get the cats out of there, and everything will be taken care of from there.
Okay. Trusting you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna tell them how long it took me to get down here, right? All right, so I can tell them I get time to get back there and let them know what's going on. How long would it probably 20, more than 30 minutes?
Say 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
So we go start a distraction in about 20 minutes. That gives you time to get back up and get back to your friends. And then what? What is the plan?
While the guards are distracted with you guys fighting you off, that give us just enough time to get in there and break the locks off. And once that happened, the mice are gonna. We made connections with the mice. The rats and the mice don't have a good connection here, so they're going to be helping us out. They're going to take the cats out. They're going to get them out of here. Why?
You trust these mice.
They get. I do. I do trust these mice.
Doesn't seem happy about it, but with no other real alternative that is safer, gives you a nod and shoulders a rifle, and they will need a few minutes to go get the other two, and I guess there's no point in keeping Zimmer anymore.
Yeah, there's no point. So it's up to you what you want to do with him.
Chatty. Also, that room smells.
Oh my god, it fucking stinks. Also, by the way, total side note, your coat looks really good right now. It's really sheen, like really shiny.
Get out of here. We'll get that distraction for you.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
Get back. It's actually worse. It takes you longer getting up because climbing up is way more difficult than climbing down.
I gotta stop drinking.
But not today.
Will not make you re-stealth all the way back down. You had 3 successes on your first roll. That's more than enough to get yourself back down to your friends. Small Scabs has joined the two of you. All right. You got that distraction arranged for us?
Hell yeah. Should be popping off pretty soon, actually.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. There's 2 entrances to the yard from the ground floor. There's the one that's well, they're both like off the sides of the building, around the corner from the main entrance. You're going to want to head through the one that's in the wall that you just climbed down. They say the western wall. Unfortunately, that means you got to go all the way across the whole yard with them cats in tow. And I know they ain't going to move well, but if you can get them in the hallway, that'll get you right to the stairwell. That'll bring you up to the mouse level. Once you get them to the mouse level, they'll be safe. You have my word on that. But you're going to have to get them to it. We will take care of all the guards on the stairwell. We'll keep them distracted, and you can see that there are jars of moonshine being passed out. There's going to be, we're going to have a little celebration. That's all.
I love a celebration. I'll take one.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. We're going to need as many as we can get for the rats. They're drinkers, them rats.
There's so many.
Only thing is, there's 2 guards on them cages. You're going to have to figure out what to do about them. I leave that up to you. No judgment here.
Well, we should limit as much loss of life as possible. I think subdue them if we can. But one way or another, we're getting those cats out.
I'm gonna lean into your ear, Emma, or wherever your ear would be. I don't know what frog ears look like. Hey, I'm not really good at the subduing part unless we get them to run towards an area that I create for them. So we might just have to kill them. I'm gonna be honest, we might just have to kill them.
Well, I mean, I that could happen, right? But like, maybe we don't have to kill them. Maybe we just, knock them out, subdue them.
If it comes to me having to fight them close, like 1-on-1, I will try to kill them. I'm being so honest with you, man.
Look, they're probably. I'm not saying not to. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying that, if we don't have to.
We're doing like that shitty, like we're huddled away kind of thing, where like people can still kind of hear us. Just say it, man. I hear you. Though. I hear you. I'm here. I'm walking with you.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Hey,
All right.
what are you guys talking about?
Oh,
I have used one of my claws to break the skin on my hand and have put war paint on with my own blood.
Oh,
oh,
God damn, this guy is hardcore since I left.
nothing. We weren't talking about anything.
Fuck, I think he's more ready than I am.
All right. As you are making your way down, right about when you accounted for Big L, you hear it is not hard to hear the loud crack of a rifle shot, and then there's shouting going on. Now, a lot of these rats pretty wasted already, just slurring their words, stumbling as they try to go see what is going on. Are you trying to sneak your way into the yard, or are you just taking extra time and waiting for everybody to go?
Uh, yeah, Hewlett's gonna
Or are you
try and
doing neither, just kind
Hew-
of hoping that no one pays attention to you?
Hewlett's gonna try and sneak closer and closer just to make the distance that he has to cover when he decides to just bolt for it shorter.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
all with that same plan, actually.
all right. In that case, I do need sneak rolls from people.
There we go.
By their
Yeah, I will
guards.
pass a success on to Gamma.
Well, let's see what I roll.
Oh, well, yeah, I won't pass one on to you. You've got one already.
I got one. Maybe I don't know what else you do with sneak.
Is there anything else?
No, usually with something like sneak, your extra successes can go to help people because it is opposed by their
Oh,
by the
yeah,
by the guards. What is that? It's not spot. It's notice. No,
I think you know this. Notice your scout?
scout. That's what it's called. Because it's opposed
Yeah.
by their scout. The more successes you have, the more they have to roll to beat you. In this case, however, these guards are not paying attention. I have no successes on my roll, and you all are able to make it into the yard just fine. The yard itself is fairly. It's pretty big. You're looking at probably like a 30 by 30 open air area. There are a couple rusted out cars that have been parked in here, and there are some members of the rat tribe sleeping in them. There are a few those metal oil drums with fires going in them, and of course the 3 large metal cages which contain the dozen or so members of the cat tribe that are being kept prisoner here. There is a pair of guards standing in between, basically in the gaps between the cages. They seem to be on alert with the commotion that is going on following the gunfire and running of the other guards. It is still somewhat early, actually. Like the breakfast that you had with Fink only really a few hours ago. It's probably about noonish at this point. So there's plenty of light from overhead filling this yard, despite which the fires are still in the cans to provide warmth. And people are cooking over them. There are only the 2 guards. There are no other guards like on the entrances and exits to the yard, which is not unusual. You saw the previous times you were here that there were no internal guards on the doors. What's the approach with the guards? You can see the cats. They are looking as bad as they have. They don't seem to be sporting any new injuries, I think.
But I put forth this. It's like end of session, right?
Yep.
We should do the spring of all this like next time, right?
Okay.
This is like a good kicking off point.
I dig it.
Yeah. So you will have a week to think of your approach. You have made a new ally in Small Scabs, another ally in Sniffer, the blind seer, who has given you some information on the activities of the Watchers within the labyrinth.
Lisa Nalgaib.
What?
She is the Lisa Nalgaib.
Ah, okay. Alrighty.